Surprise, we're live. We put you in the little holder here. Squeaky. Hi, Squeaky. Squeaky is here. Hi, buddy. Welcome to the dining room, aka YouTube studio. How's my hair? Is my hair all right? Wait, I don't have any. Where'd it go? 51 years old. Who gives a shit, right? Shell Bell, what's up? We are here. We are here live. We're going to talk about a few things. We're going to try to do this more often. This is right when I get out of work. It is freezing cold, but Squeaky the cat loves her window time. Thank you for the thumbs up, Shell. So I decided to start going live a little more. Shout out to the funny Mona Lisa t-shirt. Squeaky the cat is here. Oops. Here she is. Hi, Squeaky. Where you going, baby? And here she is. See, I told you, window time. Got three or four people in here. We're going to talk about what I've been up to. Hi, baby. Hi, Squeaky. I love you, kitty. She's great. So, got a little list here. My hair's going wild today. Been working hard, right, Shell Bell? So what's been going on? Me being a caricature artist. 48 degrees in Southwest Florida last night. Is that where you were? Southwest? Is that be Fort Myers area or Cape Coral? I forget. My parents are gearing up to head to Florida, Port St. Lucie area. So yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna get down there this year, but because I am now a cat dad. Been through a lot the past year, as some of you know. So I have a whole new single status, Naples, Marco Island and Naples. Oh, so I inherited a cat. I wouldn't have it any other way, but she really needs me. She kind of stresses out when I'm not around, is what I figured out. So we will probably not be going to Florida this year. Probably not be going to Florida this year. That's all right. It's all good. Have a new home. I have a new home here. It's lovely. It's not a rickety old 120-year-old house that I used to broadcast in. And the job is going well. I just got out, 11 p.m. So, for being a caricature artist, let's just say hi to Squeaky here. She's having her little wet food time. I'm in a cooling off period as we are in a northern climate. Caricature events tend to quiet down, or so I thought. I have 2 gigs this Saturday. 2 gigs in November on one day is like, yeah. Hey, I'll take it. I'll take the work. So, a little bit of cooling off period. Right, Squeaky? She has full run of the dining room table and everything. You know, I wipe it down every day. I am a clean freak now. When you have your own place, it can really it's just you and her. It's easy to clean up. So, yes, we will get to these. Can you see these in the background? Gonna get to the Mad magazines. So yeah, being a caricature artist, the great Todd Goings out here gave me great advice as well. Thank you, Todd, for all your advice. So yeah, gigs are about 2 or 3 booked in December, and I got about 4 still booked in November to do. And I'm thankful for it, so I'll do it. So that's what's been going on with that. A few gigs I have. Yeah, this Saturday is a 1-year-old birthday party. Babies are tricky to draw. They don't necessarily want the baby drawn. They kind of want all the rest of them drawn. Hey, Malinowski, how you doing, buddy? And the next one is and the one I have a gig from like noon to 2, and then a gig from like 6 to 8. So glad to see everybody here. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. Keep hitting that thumbs up. And then the next gig is at a senior center event fundraiser. And it's me and Phil Singer. The great Phil Singer has taught me so much in caricature. Great artist. And so that's what's going on with the gigs. Kind of slows down right about now, and I'm fine with it. Look, you can barely see her because she's so dark. You just see the whites of her. Every night when I pull in from work, she's waiting in the bedroom window, and it's so dark in the window. All I see is a white heart. She has a white heart on her chest when she sits down. She's so cute. She's so pretty. Aren't you a pretty little girl, sweetie? Squeaky. She's watching something, a mouse or something out there. We got a little skunk issue once in a while because I feed the birds with the bird seed, and what the birds and the squirrels don't eat, the skunks clean up. So there might be one out there right now that she's looking at. What is it, Squeaky? Yeah, there's something out there. Mad. Oh, I'm gonna get to the Mad magazines. Yes. Wait. Sorry, I am terrible at reading these comments with my glasses. Danny, how you doing, Danny? Danny, man, I learned how to draw from Mad Magazine. Mort Drucker was my first inspiration. Well, thank you for bringing that up. We're going to get into Mort Drucker, and this is my big tip. So I'll jump right to that. We're going to jump right to the Mad Magazine. And as Danny just said, Mort Drucker. So I go on eBay. And I order 1980s and 90s Mad Magazine because that's when I was growing up, and I kind of remember where I was. Mad Magazine wasn't necessarily on my radar because I was so young. I was in grade school, and I literally read these when I have my free time here, and boy, I mean, how awesome is that? Back to the Future. And you can see Mort Drucker's name right there. Artist Mort Drucker. And I use these. Here's my key. Here's my tip of the day. I use these to draw caricatures, to learn how to draw. I see other artists' styles, and I really like to see the decisions they made, and it's just funny. I recently just deleted my Facebook off of my phone. I'm so sick of being in the digital world. She's off. When she runs, when she's in hunting mode, you don't hear her feet. She just ran silently. Hi, she comes again, watch. You can't even hear her. But when she wants to play, she gallops, and then you can hear the feet. She's like a hunter, a little huntress, a little panther. There's something out there she's watching. So I use these. Here's Boy George. Some cool caricatures in here. Phil Donahue. These just take me back to my childhood. Some of the artists I'm not really into that much, but some of them are, like Angelo Torres, George Woodbridge, and I really like Sam Viviano. Sam Viviano, I like his style because it's kind of what Tom Richmond's style. And this one's about Cocoon. Remember that movie Cocoon? And it's hard to see some of these, but I copy them and then I learn from them. And when I'm out live, I try to remember some of the decisions on why they made the choices they made. That was from 1986. This one's from 1989. I was just getting into high school. I was just a freshman, about to be a freshman in high school. There's something out here. I gotta see what it is. Squeaky, what is it, buddy? Might be a possum. Look at this splash page by Mort Drucker. Huh? How about that? Look at, they got Mayor Koch, Ed Koch. And what's his name there? Anybody remember his name? I can't remember it, but I know the movies. And this is obviously the Kim Basinger Batman with Michael Keaton. I love how some guy's stealing. So if you look close, this guy's stealing a tire off of the Batmobile. So yeah, these are just great, and I just ordered up. Spent a little more money on some Mad magazines, probably that I shouldn't have. Look at this drawing. I'm really proud of. I really like drawing with a big pen lately. I'm into like some cross hatching and stuff. Kind of cool, right? I don't know if there's anything worth showing else in this sketchbook. I like small sketchbooks. And I was just trying to get some gradation, like a rock or something. And then there's like my grocery list. Yeah, and I just write down things that I did that day, along with little drawings. Like, I had a gig at AAA, saw my friend Desiree and Kelly. I had a gig at the Crossings Park at the Harvest Fest. I saw Marlene, my friend. Mom brought me a water and liquid Tylenol because I was really hurting at that gig at the Crossings at Harvest Fest. That was a 6-hour gig, and my parents live right there. So I write these things down and I read them later. I'm like, oh my God, I would have totally forgot that unless I wrote it down. So I make it a habit to do this. And I'm just trying to make it a habit of doing a little more YouTube when I have the chance or the time. And I gotta see what Squeaky's looking at out here. And I got one more topic I'll discuss. Shout out to you guys. Say hello in the comments. What part of the world are you from? Is there any caricature artists here? Is there any artists, cartoonists, painters, crafters, cooks, chefs? Is there making a move more towards a creative channel rather than just caricature? Because I feel like I've done so much with caricature. My God. I mean, even with the gigs and stuff too. So we're going to get into being a 50-year-old. I turned 50 back in January. We're going to be discussing being a creative person in your 50s and things that you run into at 50 years old. Danny, time for pain meds and sleep. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Screwed up my knee somehow down here in Texas. Love Texas. Oh my God. Some good barbecue down there. We got Mission Barbecue up here. They're kind of a chain, Mission Barbecue, and we have Dinosaur Barbecue. I think I like Dinosaur Barbecue a little bit. I like Dinosaur Barbecue's wings better, but I like Michigan Barbecue's brisket better. Can't you tell? I'm 49. Shellbell's 49. Oh, you're gonna hit the 50. I felt a little weird. 50 is a weird age, man. It messes with you. I don't want to use the A word, the anxiety word, but I had a little bit of it. I did have a little bit from Canton, Ohio. Wow, is that the, what do you call those? Iron Huskers or Corn Huskers? No, what's the, is that the Buckeye State? There's a guy, YouTuber on here, Arthritis, named Buzz's Retirement Garage. Look up Buzz's Retirement Garage. I drew the caricature of him. Thanks for posting. Testing one. You're welcome, my friend. And he has the caricature in all his live streams that I drew of him when his hot water tank blew up. Yeah. So, and the one last topic is now it's a cooling off time for caricature. And I get to do a little bit of what I like to do. And what I'm working on now in my art studio, AKA the second bedroom. I am so glad I went with a 2-bedroom. So glad. In the art studio, I'm working on a picture of Boba Fett riding the Rancor monster from the book of Boba Fett. And that Rancor monster is awesome. Remember him from Return of the Jedi with Luke Skywalker? So I'm working on that. So it gives me a chance to work on stuff that I don't have time to work on all year because I'm busy with the day job and I'm busy with caricature events. I rarely have time to work on what I want to work on. My check engine light came on at 50. So you're older than 50, huh, Danny? So yeah. Hi, Squeaky. How you doing, buddy? Want to say hi to YouTube? They all love you, Squeaky. Look up here. Hi, babe. Hi, she's talking. That's why we call her Squeaky. I love you, kitty. We're gonna have fun tonight. We're gonna go play, all right? We're gonna go play with the mousies. We're gonna throw your mousies, and she retrieves like a dog. She gets the little mouse toy and whips them around with her mouth. It's a funny thing. In the morning, I see the mouse toys all by her water dish, and a friend of mine thinks that she's trying to drown the mouse, the mice. That's a toy. She thinks she's trying to drown them. Let me know in the comments if you ever experience that. It's funny. 68. Oh, Danny, you're young. Oh, 65. Sorry. My eyes. I got 50-year-old eyes. Yeah, the conversations we have with our friends are like, at this age, are like colonoscopies, which I haven't had. And I don't know, I'm not too worried about it. I'll get one eventually. I can do the Cologuard thing. They do the blood work, the blood tests, all that stuff. Blood pressure. Now I'm on a little blood pressure meds. So it's funny, my buddy and me were talking. He's like, isn't it funny? We're used to talking about heavy metal in cartoons. Now we're talking about blood pressure and medical procedures. So, yeah. So we're going to be talking about this stuff, guys. I'm 50 and I'm just going to roll with it. Wow, Danny, is that true? Okay. Survived colon cancer and a heart attack. Good for you. You beat it. Awesome. Shout out to Danny for being a survivor. Yeah, I got to lose some weight myself. It's not easy. Not easy. But I did all my meal prep. I can do videos about that too. I just don't want to lose. I don't care. I'm not here to gain any subscribers or make money. I'm not even monetized. I don't give a shit. I make enough money with what I do. If this channel gets monetized, fine. Right, Squeaky? We'll take it. But we're just gonna talk about stuff in my life. God is good, absolutely. God is good. I got the miraculous medal right here, baby. Got the miraculous medal. I never leave home without it. That saved me. I went through some stuff last year, as you guys know. And faith. If you need a lesson in faith, here's another medical thing. I had a CT scan because I had an illness going on. They find all these things, all these incidental findings. Well, I had a nodule on my left lung, and so they wanted to monitor it. It was small enough where it wasn't a thing, so they wanted to monitor it in 6 months and then in a year. I just had my year monitor scan, disappeared. I was praying and praying that thing disappeared, and I was doing a little garlic and red onion. It's good for your lungs. So I'm a firm believer in garlic. I take a garlic pill every day, and yeah, your farts might smell like a little garlic, but read up on that garlic. That shit eats cancer. If you go on YouTube right here, she's going nuts right now. You just see a flash going by. Squeaky. Garlic. They literally put like cancer cells in a petri dish and put garlic juice in it, and it just eats it. It's so strong. So whether that cured my lung nodule, I don't know, but I'll take it. And a little bit of faith helps too. She is going nuts. Squeaky. She's so fast I can't even catch her. She's galloping around, flicking these toys around. Squeaky, where'd you go, baby? Watch. You're gonna see her zip by here. There she is. Hi, Squeaky. Go get him, baby. Garlic is good. It really is, Shelbell. I'll catch up with these comments. Look at her. Hi, baby. She wants me to play with her. I got to play with you now, Squeaky. I got to end the YouTube, guys, because the boss is calling. Yeah, Danny, try the garlic. There's a few forms to take it. If you need it immediately, I make a mixture of honey and garlic, raw honey in a mason jar, buy garlic cloves, peel them, and then take a toothpick and poke them. Okay. So you can release the allicin. It's called allicin, ALLCIN. And then red onion for the lungs, and a drop of this oil I have. It's 2 drops of extract, rosemary extract, or it's a green, it's rosemary or something like that. And that shit will, it's basically God's medicine. It's basically a natural antibiotic, okay? And you have to burp the jar once a day. So that's one way to take your garlic. The other way is garlic with a GARLIQUE. Those pills are a little big for me, so I went to a smaller one called garlic extract, and I get them on Amazon. And they can mess with your tummy a little bit, so just be careful. So I take one every other day now. I don't, or maybe twice a week now, because I fixed all the shit that was going on with me with garlic. Anyway, enough of the medical shit. I'm Batman. All right. I have a cat that needs my attention. She's ready to play. I love each and every one of you guys. Let me zip through the comments here quick. My Penny does that. Oh, your cat's name is Penny? Isn't Chad's one Penny too? I'll try the garlic. Trick, Danny says, garlic is good. Shellbell, my mom in Jersey survived the Farrah Fawcett kind. Oh, I forgot. What is it? Lymphoma? I had 2 guys at work who had it too. What you're talking about? Something similar to that. All right, I want to shout out to Danny, Shellbell, Melanowski. I gotta go play with Squeaky the cat here. She sleeps right up there sometimes too. You ready to play, kitty? All right. She said yes. Love you guys. We'll see you next time. Keep on drawing. Keep on creating. Keep on try to do one nice thing for somebody a day, and try to reach out and just shoot a text or a phone call to someone once a day. That's what I've been doing lately. I've been trying to just reach out to somebody I haven't really, talked to in a little bit, or a regular person. Just say, hey, have an awesome day, brother. Or hold the door for somebody, something similar as that, or make somebody's day by drawing their caricature. Or you could really disrupt their day by drawing their caricature too. All right, see you later.